So hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're meeting for the first time, my name is Goodness Egwon. In today's video, I'm going to let you know all the things you need to have, all the tips you need to have before you start going to your NYSC Orientation Camp here. So if that's something you're interested in, then you definitely want to keep on watching. So my camp was in Edo State, Okada to be very precise. This video is based on all the things I encountered, all the things I faced in 2022 in Nigeria. So depending on when you're watching this video, things might have changed for the better or for the worse, but we hope for the better. So with that aside, let's get right into the video. You need to have your school ID card with photocopies. You need to have passport taken. You need to have your school certificate or statement of results. You need to have your O-level results. You need to have your medical fitness done alongside with photocopies. If you are a foreign student, that is if you're schooled in JAND, you need to have your passport and endeavor to have like at least 5 photocopies of this document that you need to have. I beseech you to like have them before you get into camp, because if you get to camp and you do not have them, it's going to destabilize you even before you start your 3 weeks, and nobody wants to be destabilized before they actually start what they actually got there to do, that is to be stressed. So I don't know if there's still going to be COVID-19 pandemic when you're watching this video, but you have to get tested, so you have to brace yourself up for the nose shaking thing and the throat shaking thing. So that aside, the beds in camp are bunk beds, iron bunk beds. Okay, so depending on when you come, advise that you get to camp early so they can get the best bed spaces, the best mattresses, the best everything. Then you come late and having people's leftovers. You need to have a lot of disinfectant wipes. Have like more than enough wipes. Have more than enough Savlon, Dettol, Typo. Those things, you need to have more than enough of them, because you do not know who's coming from where. You don't know what they're bringing to camp, and you all have to use the same facility, so you have to be extra careful so you won't enter there and come out infected with something else. If you like me and you need to have a pillow before you can go to bed, you can come along with your pillow. They won't give you pillow, they won't give you like bedspreads. Any other thing you need to get, please get them before you get to Mami Market or before you get to camp, because things are like ×3 of how they are. I mean the price outside the camp, because they know that you cannot leave the camp, so you are literally at their mercy. So you have to get them, unless you start spending money before your 3 weeks start, and Sapa will hold you like it's your best friend. So that aside, now that I do get suitcases that have the ability to get locked. One method is that they have the normal lock that comes like by the box, like beside the box, all those locks that you put like 331 or 000, but I don't really bank on those ones, because I mean things have changed. Anybody can hack that kind of thing. So try to get the ones that can use actual padlock to like padlock them. If you're using Ghana Must Go, if you're using an actual box, if you're using a small handbag, hand luggage, just try to use one that can legit work with a padlock, so you can keep the key. And with you having so many keys, you need to have like a key holder. You need to have a fanny pack, a waist pouch. I'm going to leave the picture up here so you can see what I'm trying to talk about. You need to have that where you put your phone, where you put everything that you need to survive. Also, you need power banks. After your phone, that's like the next thing you should have with you all the time, because they get stolen easily. Normally, you're not supposed to charge your phone, your devices in the room. But your girl got lucky and I had the sockets by my bed, so nobody was really seeing it. But normally it's not allowed. So they see your phone, you see your stuff charging in the room, they're going to seize it, they're going to wash toilet. So for toiletries, you need to get your tissues, your soap case, so that you know where to keep your soap, so you don't have to be like uncomfortable, because it's not your bathroom. There's no way you're going to put your soap like how it is in your house. There's literally no way for you to put anything. So try to get like a Ziploc bag kind of thing. I had a Ziploc bag where I kept my toiletries, so it was waterproof. So when let's go to the bathroom, I'll carry it and go there. And since we're on topic of bathroom right now, there was this thing that I was told, that is getting potty. I might wonder, what is potty? Potty is a container, usually public coastal container or any small paint container, where you are supposed to do your number 2 inside and get rid of it. So this is how it works here. depending on how hygienic your bathroom is in your camp, it's either you attempt to get infected or you use the potty. But since my camp was not even bad at all, so I didn't even get to use the potty that I was told to buy, because it was not, I mean, I had my hypo and I went over the bar each time I had to do number 2, and thank God my body system was cooperating, so I didn't have to go all the time to the bathroom to do number 2, that kind of thing. So if your body system is not so like my own, I have to like every morning, because I used to do every morning number 2, you might have to either pray for a very good clean bathroom in camp or get your potty available. And when you're getting your potty, have disposable nylons, because you don't want to be doing number 2 inside the actual container, because you get your container, then you put your nylon, like as per you spread it out inside the container. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but if you're Nigerian, you should get what I'm trying to say. So you put the nylon and like spread it out, then do your shit inside, then discard it when you are done. They probably, if you want to retain the container, I don't know, but that's how they usually do it. But your girl, what's a classy for potty? So you have to get buckets, like more than 1 bucket, because if you're going to be washing and rinsing, and not washing and rinsing inside 1 bucket, so you can have like 2 and above. I don't know why you want to have like more than 3 buckets, but you still is baby. But that aside, you need to have buckets, you need to have baler. For my butties out there that don't know what baler is what you use to scoop water from the bucket onto your body if there's no shower that's working. But funny how in my camp there's some bathrooms that had working showers, so my camp was nice. It was not actually bad as I thought it would be. Funny from what people had told me, but it was not really ghetto. It was like ghetto, not ghetto. You need to have permanent marker. You need to get a pen, because you'll be doing a lot of writing and signing and filling form, filling that form, filling this form. So you need to have your pen in your fanny pack, in your waist bag. You need to have your permanent marker, and I said permanent marker because that's what you're going to use to write your state code on everything you have. You are given state code when you get to camp. It's usually 4 digits, and from that state code they get to know what platoon you belong to. Mine was 0051, so automatically they know I'm in platoon 1. So if I write my state code on my cap, on my NYSC cap, and it gets misplaced, that someone picks it up and they're like, oh, this is 0051, she's in platoon 1, he's in platoon 1. From there they can narrow it down to who actually has this in platoon 1. But if that permanent marker, I don't know how to think on anything, and how they know whether you are the one that owns it or not. So it helps for ID purposes, so that in case your things get missing, you can easily find it ASAP. You need to have white t-shirts, white shirt, and white socks. This should be like the second thing you need to buy once you know. I'll be the first thing you need to buy once you know that you're going for camp. And I had like 8 t-shirts, white t-shirts. I don't know why, but I just thought that, okay, probably I don't know how crazy to be in camp, so let me just be ready. I had like 8 t-shirts and I think 6 shorts. So I did that because I'm like, okay, in case there's a chance whereby I can't get to wash during the week, yeah, so I have what I can wear for like a whole week and I'll still be fine. I know they sell all those white socks that look like NYSC socks, so you can get enough of that. Make sure you have like more than enough of everything, because you do not know where you'll be, you don't know what you will jam in camp, and there are always thieves everywhere. So if your stuff gets stolen, you do not want to be in trouble because of you don't have enough things. So there's still when you always have enough, but doesn't mean you start shouting that, oh, I have 21 shirts. They'll come and use it to do grab your copy now. You need to get pegs. Because if you want to wash your clothes or wash anything and put on the line, you need to put it there so that it won't fly away. It won't fly away. So you need to get your pegs, and you need to understand that there are laundry services available in camp. So if you are too lazy, or if you don't like stress, or you cannot think of standing under the sun for 5 hours and you're now coming back to wash, there are laundry services in my camp. I think, if I remember properly, your t-shirt, your shorts, and your sneakers should not be up to 500 naira. Socks were always free. So yeah, 500 naira. If it was the khaki, I think it should be like 600, but it's not anything close to 1000 naira. So if you can eat food of 1k, trust me, you can save up money for your lunch services and you'll be able to sleep well. And you have to think of if it is raining, because they have washing machines that can wash your things for you and dry and iron it for you, so you always look fresh and look nice while you are at camp. But if you feel like, okay, that's too expensive, I want to do your manual labor, you can go on to doing your manual labor. You need to have your food flags, that is for kitchen. If you want to buy food, you want to get food from cafeteria, instead of your food flask, you need to get soap, be it Mama Lemon, Money Fresh, and your sponge, so they can use to wash your food flask or your cereal bowl that you used to take cereal. You can have cutleries, but your cutlery should only be fork. Sorry, what? Your cutlery should only be spoon, because fork and knife are not allowed. This is mine, so I don't know, I forgot that. But the only cutlery you have with you should be spoon. Anything apart from spoon is not allowed and to be seized from you once you get to camp. I know this brother they used to brush hair, but can also be used to brush canvas. So if you are going to camp, you need to have your brush, because I don't know how your camp will be, but my field was legit field, like sand, grass, that kind of thing. So if you're there and you're stamping and doing pressure, there's every tendency that your canvas will get dusty. I mean, it's white, so it has to get dusty. So your brush is going to be used to brush off your sneakers easily and more convenient than using sponge or any other means of getting it done. You want to get deodorant, like a very strong one, because the times where you be under the sun for 2 hours, 3 hours, and you start sweating and you don't want to be smelling. So ensure that you have deodorant, body spray, perfumes that even when you are looking like shit, you're not smelling like shit, so you don't kill people. How can I forget this? You need to have more than enough money. I mean, more than enough. Like, even if there are two of you, it should be more than enough for the two of you that are coming together, because money is going to finish in that camp. No matter how careful you are, no matter how, oh yeah, I want to balance account and make sure that you are going to spend money in camp. It can be from platoon contributions, or you just hanging out with friends. If you know that you don't have money and when that doing contribution in your platoon, you know, I'm saying, oh, I don't have money, chemical, you're looking like the square basically. You need to have a water bottle also, because if you don't have a water bottle, I don't know how near your parade field is to the market, so it's better if you have your water bottle so you can buy water and put it in, so you just carry it up and down, so when you're inside lectures you can drink your water instead of just going up and down. Any hairstyle goes, beads, dreads, bowed headed people, anything goes in camp. Jewelries also are allowed. The only time where it's not permitted is when you're wearing your khaki, that is your swearing in and your POP ceremony. So when you're on that parade with your khaki, you're not allowed to wear any form of jewelry. Besides that, you can wear jewelry, piercings are allowed, every other thing is allowed. So it's basically chill. It's not as grass people think it is. So just like youth coming together with general uniform that symbolizes that okay, all of us are equal, we're in the same shit together. And with that aside, I think there's some things that I might be missing. So if you've been to camp before and there's something that I have not said, please feel free to let the people that have never been to get to, let them know what they are missing, or let them know what to expect in the comment section. Let's keep it engaged and do well to say hi. So I know you dropped by, so I know you watched this video, and I'll surely do well to reply to every question you have concerning camp or anything that needs clarification on. I'll be here to answer any of those questions. So with that, I think I've come to the end of this video. Till next time, bye guys.